What's up, folks? Hope you guys are doing absolutely awesome today. Welcome back to this glorious channel and to another episode of
Tour Talks.
Yes.
Got it and why.
Let's see, today we have a really, really special person. This is the one and the only Chris Kirby.
Thank you, Sean. What an intro.
And he is been our director for the past few episodes.
Yes. Pushing buttons, being like, what are they talking about? What is happening?
And see, he knows when actually to say Tour Talks.
Yes, of course. I've seen it 4 times now at this stage. Take that, Tiffany Glenn, in your face.
Ooh, wow. You're throwing some shade.
I think Ian got it, though, in one. I think, oh, no, he was like, how am I supposed to know what you're talking about if I don't know what We got it. I got you, Sean. I got you.
Anyhow, so welcome back, folks. We are currently on tour, and we are in the great city and state of Nashville, Tennessee. Yep, we've been here for a few days. We left St. Louis a few days ago on Sunday night, and we've been here for 3 days. And now the day is Thursday, and it is time for showtime. It's been wonderful. But we're here with the one and only Chris Kirby, or in other words, Cool Chris.
Oh, you remembered. Yes, I am also known as Cool Chris from time to time. But on this tour, it is just Chris Kirby.
Right. Absolutely. And let's see, I don't want to say Osmo operator, but
You can.
but is Osmo operating you or you operating Osmo?
These are the questions that we hope to answer on Tour Talks. I don't know if we'll get to the bottom of them today, but I feel like a connection with Osmo on this tour.
Right.
I feel like, at the beginning I was like, I'm just operating the camera. But the more I've operated the camera, I feel like I'm learning how to stage shots. Even coming back from breakfast there. Thank you, by the way, for breakfast. Tiffany Glenn's birthday breakfast bash. I was starting up with there's so many huge buildings downtown.
Yeah.
Ridiculous levels. So I would start up on a massive angle and then swish down to Sean straight into his face. And I'm like, Jason's got to like this. He's got to be able to do something with this, right?
All right, so side note, who is Osmo? Osmo is the one that is holding you in their hands right now.
Hi, Osmo. Hi. Smile for daddy.
Osmo is a DJI Osmo camera, anyhow.
And it rocks. It feels like a part of the crew.
It has been part of the crew. But anyhow, let's talk about Chris Kirby for a moment. Chris Kirby is the one who writes all of our music for Handyman Hal. Not only that, he voices all of the characters and writes all of the dialogue for our podcast. Like Handyman Hal podcast, not these.
This is all.
These are probably not as refined.
You couldn't script this.
It's delicate.
This is wild.
Handyman Hal podcast.
This is wild.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, because a lot of these people don't know who you are, where you're from, and all that great jazz.
Brilliant. Yeah, I'll start with my government name is Christopher Kirby. I'm 38 years old. My profession, I suppose, is I just want to say maybe musician / artist.
Yeah.
I'm currently living my best life. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was just trying to make a buck, trying to get things going. And if you were to tell me back then that I would be sat here next to the handyman doing a podcast before he goes on stage to nearly a packed house, nearly sold out.
Yeah, we're in the T-Pack.
Yeah.
Here in the Tennessee Performing Arts Center. This is the Polk Theater. They've got 3 theaters here. And if you see lights splashing behind us, that's why, because we're getting ready for the show. But yeah, all of these seats are pretty much sold out for tonight. Almost close to 1,000 seats in here. So, but anyhow, continue.
That's who I am. I've always had this, I love kids. I believe that children are the future. When I was 26. Hello. All right, you're getting the whole kit and caboodle here. But I taught English to children in China when I was 26. When I came back to Ireland, I started teaching music to children. I just really believe in passing down that flame to light their candles, to give them something that they can bring through life, like a companion. Music has been with me my entire life, and it's been just, whenever things have been tough, I've turned to music, popular music, playing music, and it just brings me to another place. And seeing all these songs played out on stage and hearing the crowds go wild, and just being a small part of the Handyman Hal team is living the dream. So who is Chris Kirby? He's the boy that grew up to realize his dream. That's who Chris Kirby is. He's living his dream.
That is correct.
And thank you for it.
No, you are not a small portion. Like, I always think that music is we talked about this at breakfast today. Today is Tiffany's birthday. So we went to a diner for her birthday. And while we're sitting there, we're talking about music and all this kind of stuff. Woo, that's bright. And then just talking about how music really is essential for movies, or music is essential for any kind of theatrical performance, like Jurassic Park. All you have to do is just hear that little tune,
takes you away.
and you know that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So like having music here for Handyman Hal is like really, really important. Like, I don't think you've been with us a long time now.
Yeah.
Like what,
5
4 or
years.
5 years? Yeah. So 5 years that you understand the concept and the feel of what Handyman Hal is.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, you're brilliant in all the ways that you create our music. But like when people hear Handyman Hal music, they know it's Handyman Hal music. You know what I'm saying?
I have to, this is going to sound like a big old, we're all patting each other on the nose. We're brilliant. We're so amazing. But I always felt like you and Jason have given me the creative freedom to try things. You know, there's always been a bit of direction, like, hey, we need a song about the car wash or cutting the grass or what have you, construction. But there's never been like, it's got to sound exactly like this because that works. Yeah. We need to copy them because that's working for them. You've always trusted me, give me enough space to play.
For now. Sorry. No,
Right now. These songs aren't performing so well, Christopher.
No. You're doing great, dude.
Oh, 77 million views on that firefighter song. Are you doing okay? What's up? What's up?
Man. That's why Firefighters is in the show.
Oh, man. And every time that fire truck that you guys made, by the way, and it is fantastic because it comes out and it's dark, but the flashing lights are up there.
Yeah.
You hear everybody go.
Yeah, you exactly do. It is really cool. Oh, got some videos playing in the background.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's Handyman Hal stuff, so we won't get copyright.
Was flagged.
Oh man!
But it's just been awesome.
We're watching the opening of the show right now as we sit here.
You have to come down and check the show out. If you haven't seen it yet, come down. Did you hear that?
I love it, dude.
How epic is this, you
fantastic.
guys?
And Micah, you guys haven't met Micah yet. He is like the killer on lights. Like, he is our production manager.
Yeah.
And he's very skilled when it comes to lights. Too bad we don't have any lasers for him.
Oh yeah. he got a bit of hazy mist in the last.
And he's got it here too. Like,
he does.
Like he asks every time he goes, "Can we have hazers? Can we have hazers? I need hazers."
He's a pro. He drops stuff in the group chat to be like, everybody here at this time, we have to run this, and this because we want the show to be amazing. We're with some of the best crew we could possibly ask for. They take it so seriously, and they're so invested in this being the best it can be.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm very, very pleased with like the staff, the cast, the crew, like everybody that we have. Like, it's wonderful. They're amazing.
Can I ask you a question?
No, absolutely.
Being on the road, I've never done anything like this in my life, and anything new that you're unaware of there are going to be challenges. Yeah. I felt my challenges on the road. What have been some of yours, if you've had any, like, I've missed this, or that's been a little tough, or maybe on the next tour I'll know better to kind of prevent that, or kind of what do you think?
Well, I don't want to say there's complications, but like, for one, this is our first time actually touring this kind of show, so knowing the ins and outs and terminology and the way things work, like when it comes to like the production of it, like, okay, well, you've got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this every single day. Like, on being on the bus, okay, you got a bus call time. Well, what does that mean? Like, okay, well, per diems, we figured out what that was really, really soon. But okay, so what does that mean? Or like buyouts, or like a dark stage. Like, what does that mean? So there's a lot of things like for me, I'm new to, like, so the terminology and learning how each thing works, because as us as the artist, like really all we are supposed to do is just come in, do the show, and leave.
Mm-hmm.
And like all of the hands and all of the crew, they take care of everything else. And like from the get go, we were like, oh well, we've got to do this. We got to pack the props up. We got to wrap them up. We got to do all of this. We got to break stuff down, and we haven't had to do none of that.
Yeah.
Like so, getting used to that kind of stuff, for one, that's maybe not a complaint, but getting used to that has been time consuming. And then I guess maybe like another challenge is just being gone from home for so long.
Okay.
Of course, I'm not married. I do not have any kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have millions of kids across the United States,
Yeah,
the world. But being gone from home, like right now, like for my family, it's kind of been a tough time, with stuff that's going on, and being gone from them for a long time is really tough. Not being able to communicate with them. I do have a dog, precious Olive. She's a lump of lard.
Shout out to Olive. Not a herd.
She's a little hard, but she like being gone from like I love family time. And I guess that's why Handyman Hal's our content is so good because we strive to make it towards families, family time. I've grown up with family time, and so not being around my family for a whole entire month, that's tough. Yeah, we get to communicate. We got phones, thank God for phones, but like being gone away from families. It's tough.
Yeah. I'm lucky because like myself and Tiffany, we do have family outside of our little 2-person family, but like we're together on this, and like if one person is struggling, we're there for each other right away. So that's been an absolute boon. But yeah, like I think about you guys being away from your hometowns and away from the dog. Alex is away from her family. I keep hearing Jason being like, man, I want to be out there so bad. I'm new with my family, which is hilarious to me.
And then Ian and his wife. I mean, his wife's pregnant. That's crazy, dude.
So when I know all that is happening in your personal lives, and I see how professional each and every one of you are up there night after night, giving everything you have, that's when you know you have the best of the best.
Yeah.
Because like you can be one of the most talented guys out there, but if you're having a bit of a wobbler and that affects you, are you the best? But when something's affecting you and you can consistently kill it on the stage, we're in rarefied air. We're with something special here, like,
For sure.
And I can't commend these people at all because we are not professionally trained actors at all.
At least not stage actors right now. I mean, we're learning it.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting it.
We're getting there.
For sure.
And if I can pat this guy in the back one more time, like there was a script, but like I feel like you do your best Handyman Hal work when you're kind of loose as a goose in a goose. And like you're
even with Alex too, like with all of us, like I feel like, I mean that's the way we do it anyhow with filming on a normal basis. It's like we have an outline, but we don't have an actual word-to-word script.
Yeah,
and like,
it's coming from somewhere here.
Yeah.
It's coming from somewhere here, and I see that in the stage, and I'm like, oh, he's because like I watch it the whole time.
Yeah.
Like that's new. He didn't say that in the last show. This is a new part here. Now he's playing with the kids in a different way here. Like,
well, we had tonight for this show. I've thought of a few things for tonight. Can't say nothing because we're ruining the surprise. But then we're going to be in Myrtle Beach really, really soon. That's my hometown. So like that, I've got a few ideas for that one too.
Hey, look at this. Oh, he's cooking out here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this.
No. And so let me ask you a few questions.
Oh, sure.
So now your toughest part of being on tour since you've been, because Chris is the tag along. Chris, we're not going to get into that story or at the moment because that's.
Well, that's my answer. That's my answer. What is the toughest part of this?
Yeah.
Seeing my friends on stage having a blast and not being up there with them is.
It kills us. It kills us.
One of the toughest things.
We are in limbo at the moment with getting him some
work visa documentation.
Don't worry, no. Chris is legal. He is here.
Oh yeah, I'm on holiday.
He is on holiday, and let me tell you, he has been on holiday. As I've already told you, every time I see Chris, what is he doing? He is eating donuts.
Coffee. Down donuts.
And then breakfast this morning, like literally, Chris has been eating. Like, I get a little bit of biscuit and gravy and an egg this morning. Alex gets a little mini pancake. Tiffany gets like what would you call it? A small stack or
a small
American
American
it's so big. And then Chris gets this Nutella French toast. It's like 4 big, thick slices of French toast with a pile of Nutella all over it with bananas and strawberries.
Coffee. 3 cups of coffee.
Dude ate the whole thing.
What's up? My old man taught me never to quit. So that I bring that to everything I do.
The boy has been doing some eating.
I've got a plan. When I get back to Ireland, it's just chicken salads and water and maybe a bit of ice for dessert. We'll see. We'll see. And live in the gym. Live in the gymnasium.
Oh, that's great, bro.
But like,
okay, the tough part, we've got that. Not being able to be on stage.
Yeah. It's tough.
What has been the best part? Because, I've had a good time, and I know you've had. So what's been the best part so far? Now we're halfway through the tour.
Yeah.
So far, what's been the best part about being on this kind of tour?
There have been some very enjoyable aspects to this tour. Getting to hang out with you guys and get to know each other a little bit better. Seeing Tiffany just bloom.
Yeah.
She was not supposed to do what she's doing, and she's doing it, and she's doing it very well. And just to see my best friend up there crushing it every night,
right,
is brilliant. But the best thing, to answer your question, is seeing our fans in real time react to Handyman Hal and everything Handyman Hal has to offer. When you come out from stage left or stage right, I haven't learned that stuff yet. Stage right on the ATV, and they just squeal with delight, gives me chills every night. When I hear them going to the car wash, awesome, or give me an H. When I hear that, my soul soars and I am free.
Cool.
And all the monotony or the pain or the disappointment melts away, because this is why we do it.
Exactly.
Isn't this why we do it?
Exactly. The kids, man. The kids. That's what it's all about. That's what it will always be about. The kids and their family.
And I'll tell you, it's nice to make a buck. It's nice to pay your bills with doing what you love. But seeing the faces, hearing them sing, watching them freak out when they see Hal, that is why we do it. You can make a buck anywhere. Down the Tesco or the King Soopers or wherever you want to make your buck, you can make a buck wherever. But we're changing the world, people's worlds, people's lives.
Absolutely.
Showing them what's possible, showing them that you could do that too. That could be you someday.
Absolutely.
I love it, man.
I love that. See, I like that, because everybody that I've asked, like you, Alex, even Ian, who was really the understudy of the understudy of the understudy. They're saying it's like this, the kids, that's how I know that I've got the right people where they need to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I've got the right people on my team, that's what it's about. And then the lady with the purse situation, that's a whole nother story, folks. But how we in everybody's brain on the team, okay, well we've got to get her to the show.
Yeah,
we've got to get her here. We've got to get that kid here. So that tells me and shows me that we've got some really good heart feeling people on that team, which is fantastic.
Because it doesn't go oh, that's gonna cost us. we go to how can we help this person?
Absolutely.
And once we're all on the same page, we can all pull together and go in that direction. And what a direction to go in! Right. Oh, come on, make the world a better place. Get out of here!
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
Love it, man. Love it.
It's been fantastic. Sorry, I'm mesmerized right now over the lights that Micah is doing. Micah, you're doing great, bro.
That's 20 minutes, Sean.
We're on 20 minutes. It's okay. This has been a very, very interesting podcast for today. But we probably do need to kind of start to wrap this up. So my last question is this. Bus life.
Bus life It depends on the day. That's what I will say. If I'm like, oh my God, that was such a good show, you guys. I'm going to hang out here with you guys and like chat. If it's a bad day, I'll be in my bunk. Curtains. I will say this now. The last place we got into in Nashville, when I got into my hotel 3 days ago, very early in the morning, the room was still shaking like this in my mind.
Geez.
My fluid was all discombobulated or something weird because we've been on that bus for 3 days, 3 or 4 days straight, man. And you could do it 2 or 3 days. You can survive. I don't know. Do you feel like it kind of gets into you somewhere? And it
does. It does. It's like being on a boat for 4 days. When you get off the boat, like you're still rocking even though you're not.
Yeah. That's exactly how I felt.
Equilibrium's a little off.
Sat in a building and I was like, Tiffany, hold me down. Batten down the hatches. Yeah.
It's great.
Bus life is great, man.
I love it.
There's a rule on the bus, though. And I understand the rule. But we are carbon-based life forms that rely on thermodynamics. And I'm saying I understand. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we do have a good bus driver. If you need to pull over, pull over.
Pull over, Christopher. Shout out to Boomer.
Yeah, dude, he's amazing. He's been doing great. And so we've been to some really cool places. Out of all the places that we've been to, what's been your favorite place so far?
I think anywhere that was showing WrestleMania 42. I mean, you'd love how it
about that. Goodness gracious.
There's Miss Kowalski with the bubble gun. Is it working? Oh, it's working well.
Wow. Oh, that's
great.
Beautiful.
That's great.
That looks great.
Happy birthday, Miss Kowalski.
Happy birthday, everybody. Say happy birthday, Miss K.
160. Wow.
Wow, Miss K. You look great for 160.
What's your secret? She's throwing gang signs at us. I don't understand. I don't understand. Right now, I'm kind of busy.
Well, we're kind of busy.
Sorry, Osmo. I didn't mean Shout out to Osmo. San Antonio was amazing. I loved San Antonio. We were walking around downtown after the show was over, and it hit me then. I was like, wow, I'm in America. This is wild. We went straight to a IHOP. Yes, of course. Yes, we like to dine. We know what fine dining is here in America. What else? Cincinnati, Ohio was amazing. New Orleans was wild. You guys downtown.
Some beignets.
Beignets.
I'll have to pop in that other. You've already probably seen it whenever he dug his face into that beignet for the first time.
Gosh, big powdery tasher on me. It's all been wild, Sean. Like, I'm from a small town in Ireland, and like I was saying, like these buildings are up here, like, and it blows my mind every time I'm looking at them. And again, like this was not like if you were to ask me 5 years ago, like, are you going on tour around America? Like the fact that I'm even here seeing anything at all, it's
amazing.
Oh, dude, living the dream.
Well, thank you so much for all you do for Handyman Hal. You are fantastic. We're gonna we'll have to pull some strings even more than what we are doing, I guess, to get you all documented up to par and all that great jazz.
Hal is paramount. Make Hal strong. That is my ethos. How I feel and my personal feelings on the matter, I can deal with that on my own time, but on a professional context, make Hal strong. Let's get a hashtag going. Let's trend it.
Hashtag make Hal strong.
Make Hal strong.
Well, Handyman Hal is not just one person. Mm-hmm. It's more of a whole collaboration. It's a thing. Mm-hmm. It's a thing for kids. It's a thing for kids.
Handyman Hal, a thing for kids. But what is it? Yeah, go on.
No, it's all good. Thank you so much for all you do, man. Hope you're enjoying the rest of our tour. That's going to be great. But we're going to probably wrap this up now. Sorry if the lighting has been up and down and all over the place. But, yep, you guys will enjoy it for sure.
Awesome.
But anyhow, hope you guys have a great day today. Always remember that you
are awesome.
See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.